Camera 2.
Hello, and welcome to On Second Thought, where William Wagener gives you second thoughts about the corruption of our local, state, federal, and judicial family court systems. I'm Joyce Pearce, co-host for the evening, and now I give you the man in the white hat, Mr. William Wagener.
Thank you, Joyce. Thank you very much. I'm William Wagener, and alongside of me is our forever young Uncle Sam. Yeah, for Uncle Sam, he's forever young. All right. Thank you. I'm taking my hat off to you people. We got a show. It's about this man tonight, this man and this little girl. This man is Wilbur Gaston, and that little girl you see is a little girl he didn't know he had. He was in his 60s when he fathered this little girl, and they wanted to put her into foster care. He got her out of the system. He got her out of the system. Her name was Melissa Gaston, later changed to Maxwell and I think Phillips and a dozen other names, trying to hide this little girl who spent 25 months with her dad. And tonight's show is about taking back America and how this man, in his old age, had fathered this little girl, sort of like Abraham having a female Isaac, and he fought to get her away from the Philistines, or the foster care child molesting services of Oregon, headed up at that point by Larry Lawson out of Oregon. So with that, we're going to take you up to our interview I did with Wilbur Gaston, and Joyce and I will be back with comments, and Uncle Sam. Have they ever charged him with any crime?
Not to my knowledge.
When Hazel Spees started mistreating my daughter and everything, of course I went to war with Salem, a kid, don't you know?
Yeah.
But
they took her away from him.
Yeah,
from school, I think.
But I served papers on Hazel Spees, see? I told you I bought 1,000 Silverton appeals, and I put A Voice for Children inserted into it with Hazel Spees' confession that she wrote to the Child Protection Agency. I put her confession in there, how she had made my daughter dance nude, and she confessed all that. And of course, CSD just covered all that up, you know. But she confessed to all that to CSD, and I filed a FOIA on them and got all the records. See? And when I got the records,
They had a tape they had taken of her, and the judge saw it. One of those judges saw that, and then he said, you could see it too.
But the courtroom never saw it.
Oh no, oh no. But that was, you remember going to see that.
what?
The tape, you saw it.
So where did you see the tape? In the judge's chambers?
Yes,
Yeah, with just him and Will. I wasn't invited to it. It was a private tape.
I was there.
And Will says she was dancing naked at this, and they were telling her.
Well,
The school teacher
I was telling her, well, play with yourself, literally.
to masturbate herself.
All right. Well, yeah. Well, it feels good. Just do anything that feels good. You know. Well, you know what? God.
well, they did it twice. You see, the first time,
They did what twice? Made two films?
they made 2 films. One they made, and it wasn't right, so she did it again. And she did it, the second one, Melissa had panties on. One they made, and it wasn't right, so she did it again. And she did it, the second one, Melissa had panties on. The things that she told CSD that she did, why they did the two
Didn't match.
They didn't jive, yeah.
But you only saw the one film.
Yeah, but I read the other. Don't forget.
You read the record of the
Yeah,
other.
I read the record of the other, and then I saw the other, and I realized that they had shot this again.
Were you in court
Yeah.
when he won the $500 million judgment?
Remember for sure, but I know that he was in court when
When
and
the
they
jury
went out
trial,
When
when
the
they
jury
had-
trial, I was there. And
You were there.
Yeah, and I
And he
don't know.
won.
Well, he won, but I didn't know there was.
I won, but I didn't get my kid.
And then
But they didn't give him his kid back.
No, they didn't. CSD did what they want to do, regardless.
That's what I do.
They do. They really do. He's not.
Should CSD be abolished?
Oh, absolutely.
I'm asking
I'm
your
not
sister.
sure.
Oh, good.
I'm not sure, but it should certainly be. I think that some of the things that they do should be changed. For instance, I don't think you should be able to take kids away from a parent unless you can prove that they have committed some kind of a crime.
In other words, you want
They've only done that. They only do that 3% of the time. Most
you
of
want a trial before they take the kid,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
I think so.
and you want some kind of accountability, some oversight.
That's right. That's right.
They have no oversight now, do they?
Oh,
And not that I know of.
They're Nazi stormtroopers
That's
unto
right.
themselves.
Yeah, they are.
They
A lot of the police are that way, actually.
Okay.
You know, I think that
Were you here the day down there when the helicopter flew over?
I don't remember that. I
You
didn't
don't
even know that. Well, I don't pay that much. I hear planes every once in a while, but I've never heard.
Do you
I never
believe
saw.
Do you believe that they flew over and poisoned her?
I wouldn't doubt it at all. I mean, I
don't think
I
so.
know that she got very ill.
From what?
I don't know.
What do they put on the death certificate?
Heart failure.
Heart failure
Yeah.
at 50.
Yeah. And
Wasn't nothing wrong with her heart.
I don't think so.
Did she have any history of heart trouble?
No,
No.
So she just suddenly,
that's right.
No, she was sick about 3 weeks.
well, yeah, but it was
Before.
after she said this thing
Well-
flew over.
Oh
Did,
yeah. Long
did Pam tell you about the helicopter?
No.
Well, you got the deer. What else do you need? You got
I
your
got
deer.
a husband and a
You
deer.
got a husband, and you got all these trees
Oh,
to
I
keep
got
your.
a daughter coming in right now, I think.
Well, thank you so much for the
You're
little interview. I appreciate it.
You're very well.
Thank you.
You're compartment.
They found him?
The jury, when the jury came back, I was so happily surprised I broke out in tears because they found him not guilty on all 6 charges. Not guilty.
What were the charges?
What were they?
Uh,
I don't know. I was just
stalking.
stalking, yeah. Something against Mrs. Spees.
Yeah.
Conspiracy, stalking,
Uh,
stealing his own child back, or what?
No, this was
who?
Who was trying to put you in jail then?
who was trying to do
Child
something to you?
Protective Services,
Oh,
right?
yeah, Child Protective
Yeah,
Services,
yeah.
see?
So they had 6 counts and he was found not guilty in all.
Yeah.
Will's got.
But you had counter charges against them, right,
Oh,
Will?
you bet.
Yeah, well, that's.
And you won, and the
I
jury
won.
awarded you $500 million.
Well, that's what I asked for. I've never got it.
So you won, and they still didn't pay you.
Oh,
No.
He never got anything.
I never
Ever.
got none.
Ever. Everybody.
Does that seem like America to you?
No, it's not America. Well, yeah, it's too much America now.
We know. That's the way America is now. It's a corporate state. It's not a republic.
I mean, they're not. I don't think that they treat a lot of people right. Well, on top of that, the jails are all being privatized.
70% of all the people in our jails have not had a trial. They're in there on a parole violation, or they forced the cop up to plea.
I'm disappointed with the Nazi type of a treatment they give people.
The Nazi type treatment, you said?
That's what I said. That's what I think it is.
What did you say?
The Nazi type treatment.
Well, it is.
You know, the Nazis
It's a
are only
corporate state.
There's
That's what
just certain
Germany was.
people. Well, it's kind of like
You mean just in Oregon or all nationwide?
No, the whole
probably
nation.
nation. I don't know. I don't know the other states, but I think probably the whole states from what I've read and heard. I think the poor people, the people that don't speak good English, I think they get ramrodded. You know.